Hi everyone, my name is Angela from Angela Stitches and welcome to Stitch Mania Day 1. Today I'm going to start Lilith of Labrador and I'm planning on working on this until May 3rd, and then on May 4th I'm going to work on one of my whips. But I'll tell you which one at the end of this video because I haven't decided on what to start next. So yeah, I'll probably decide that on the last day of this rotation. But today I'm going to start this on this fabric, and I still don't know what this is. I forgot to look it up. So I'll get back to you on that. But the more I look at this fabric, I think this is perfect because this fabric has all of the colors of her hair, and it has a teal background just like her tail. So yeah, I'm really liking this fabric for Lilith more and more. And I don't know if I've already showed this in my other clips, but I kitted this up with the DMCs, and the colors really pop against the fabric. So yeah, I'm really excited to start this since I haven't worked on anything dark. I think the last time I worked on anything dark like this was last Halloween maybe. And I haven't worked on anything with this type of colors, like this vibrant colors. So yeah, I think this is going to be so much fun. This was really one of my most anticipated Mirabilia designs since it came out. So I really can't wait to start this, but I actually have to go to work now. So I'll probably start this after I get back, but I just wanted to show you the fabric and the colors in daylight. And I haven't decided yet, but I think I'll start from the middle and work my way up to her face and her hair because her headdress is really elaborate with lots of beads and things. And I just want to get to the stitching right away instead of counting. So yeah, I'm going to start from the middle and work upwards. So that's the plan, and I like to make my updates in the morning, so I think I'll talk to you again tomorrow with a new start. Hi everyone, so it is the second day of Stitch Mania, and this is my new start. And I found what this fabric is, and it's called Haunted by Picture This Plus, and I thought this was a 40 count, but it's actually 32 count. So I was planning on stitching 1/2 because I thought this was a 40 count fabric, but since it's 32 count, I'm stitching 2/2. And I'm actually really enjoying 2/2. I don't think I've stitched anything 2/2 since I think Bliss by Just Nan, and that was a little while ago. So this is actually really fun in that regard. And also the coverage is super nice since it's 2/2. And also because this is a hand-dyed fabric, I think it might be close to a 33 or even 34 count. So the coverage is really nice with 2 strands. But since I thought I was stitching this 1/2, I really didn't pull out a lot of floss to my card. So this isn't going to be enough. It's enough for now, but I may run out even before I change to my second project in a couple of days. So I might have to refill this, and I also said I was going to start this from the middle, but I didn't realize that her skin is all Karen water lilies and beads, and I didn't get any of those yet, so there wasn't that much I could do if I started this from the middle. So instead I just started from her hair, and even on 32 count, this is only going to be about 10 inches wide and 14 inches tall. So that's pretty small for a Mirabilia, and I had more than enough room on this fabric, so I just started the design right smack in the middle of this fabric. And I think the colors look really great on this fabric. I thought the dark brown of her hair might get lost, but it really doesn't. So yeah, really fun stitching 2/2, and the colors are so fun to stitch, and I think the fabric and the DMC really complement each other. And I think I'll get this question, but every time I work on a dark fabric like this, I get questions about how I see the holes or if I find it difficult to stitch on something dark like this, but personally, I don't have any trouble seeing the holes, even on 40 count fabric that's dark in color. And well, I think I'm not actually looking for the holes to stitch, and I don't think I see the holes, to be honest. I thought I was, but I don't think I'm seeing the holes to stitch, especially after I have a couple of stitches done. I don't really have to see the holes to know where to stitch because to me the fabric looks like a grid or like graph paper, just like the charts, if that makes sense. So after I have a couple of stitches started, I kind of drag my needle against the fabric to count the threads of the fabric, and every 2 threads, that's where I put my X's. So that's how I stitch, and I heard some people have something light underneath the fabric or wear something light in color so that you see the holes better, but I don't know if I tried that before. Maybe I did, but I don't think that helped me personally because I'm not actually looking for the holes. So, yeah, but anyways. So it's Sunday today, and I think I'm just going to stay home and stitch a little bit. So I'm gonna start stitching now, and if I have some progress to show you, I'll check back in. So I stitched about an hour, and I just started on some of the lighter purple color of her hair. And it's really fun to stitch with these colors, and I think it's really pretty. So yeah, this is the whole width of her hair portion. So I knew this was pretty small, but yeah, compared to my other Mirabilias, this is pretty petite. And I really like that. It's kind of nice to work on something small because I feel like I could get this done pretty soon, but I know it's going to take a lot longer than I think it will. So yeah, I'm already running out of floss from this card, and because I was lazy last week, I still haven't put away the DMCs here. So I still have these out, and so yeah, I'm going to refill this later so that I don't have to keep pulling these out to work on this again. And yeah, so I'm going to do that and also take a little break, and I think I'm going to read. I think I still haven't finished A Little Life because I was stitching a lot on my free time, so I didn't have time to read. But since I'm only going to work on one project, I think I'll read in between my stitching time. So in May, I'm hoping to finish these two books. So yeah, I'm going to take a break now and read a little bit, and I'll get back to my stitching. So I just refilled my floss card, and I'm definitely using a lot more floss because I'm using 2 strands. So I just ended up using all of these. So I keep these bobbins, like the empty ones, and put it in a separate box. So when I need to order DMC, I know which ones to get. And then I just reuse the bobbins. So yeah, I read a little bit and had some coffee and stitched about for an hour, I think, the hair, and I started the skin. And yeah, not much else to say about this other than that I'm really enjoying this. It's just a really fun design to stitch. So I'm gonna take a break and do some other work, and later I'm gonna come back and work on this again. It is Maynia Day 3, May 3rd. So today will be the last day I work on this, so hopefully I can get a lot done. I'm already really happy with my progress, but I was hoping to get more of the skin done, the part with the DMCs. But yeah, so after my last update yesterday, I worked on this purple gradient on her hair. I think this is really pretty. I think the swirls are really pretty too, and it goes super well with the purple on this fabric, so I'm really happy with this. So today I'm gonna work on more of the hair and maybe a little bit of her skin. I was thinking about doing 1/1 skin, but I just didn't feel like it, and there's too much skin in this design. So if it was just her face maybe, but for this I just decided not to. And I have one project that I'm doing skin 1/1, the Blue Moon Angel by Lavender and Lace, so I think one will be enough. So I'm gonna work on this today, but tomorrow I'm gonna start working on my second, or actually Lilith was my first new start of the month, and this is going to be my first whip of the month, or of Maynia. And this is Firefly Fairies by Lavender and Lace, and I'm going to start working on this tomorrow for 2 days, so the 4th and the 5th. And this is on Da Vinci Crystal by Picture This Plus. And I haven't decided if I want to just focus on the blue fairy or just like move around to the other angels or the other fairies. But I think I'll just focus on the blue fairy since I'm only going to be working on this for 2 days, and I think I'll be able to make more progress if I'm working on one section with similar colors. So yeah, I think I might just focus on the blue fairy this time, but really excited to work on this again. I don't even remember the last time I worked on this. It's been a while, so yeah, and I haven't decided whether or not to break this video by projects or just upload one video a week. Usually for Maynia I have the videos by projects, but I'm already showing you my next project, so yeah, I think I'll just keep this video just for Lilith and have another video for Firefly Fairies. So yeah, you'll see that in my next video. So yeah, I'll come back later or tomorrow morning with my progress on Lilith. So it is the next day in the afternoon actually. I was a little busy this morning, so I didn't have time to update my progress, so I'm doing it now. And I haven't even started working on my next project. I hope I could get some stitching done tonight, but yeah, so I did stitch a little bit more of the skin, and I think this color is so interesting for the skin. I really like it. And then the hair all the way to the edge, and yeah, that's all I got done. But for 3 days, I think this is really good progress. If I just worked on this for 2 to 3 weeks, I think I could get this done. I'm kind of sad to put this away though, because I really love everything about this, the color, the fabric, and the big hair. So I might pull this one out again next month, I don't know. So yeah, I think that's it for this video. I hope everyone's Maynia, if you're participating or not, I hope everyone is having fun this month. And I'll see you again in my next video. Thank you for watching.